All right, and welcome everybody. Hopefully you can hear all of us and see all of us and feel all of us. So we had a hardware issue with the last with when we were trying with Alchemy. My Mac is the Mac that I'm on. For some reason, doesn't want to recognize any sound, but when I do it from my other Mac, it will. So we're going to swap them out. So next time, everything should be good to go. But for now, we're just use StreamYard, and we're good with that for now. So, all right, we're going to go around, let everybody kind of introduce themselves, tell us who you are, who you play, and where are they sort of after their experience with a god. Many of them for the first time. Some of them not for the first time. Where are they mentally? We are down 2 people tonight. We had a couple of folks out sick, but that's okay. I'll take care of both of their characters while they're gone. Let's start with Nick.
Hi, everybody. I'm Nick. I play Varric Wolfspear Vigari, the Goliath Barbarian. I want to say, canonically, Varric has a type now. That he definitely he sees the people around him. They're always so shorter than him, and then he saw this one goddess, and he was just like. So, let's just say that I'm happy that he doesn't exist around the same time as Resident Evil Village.
I love that he has a type now. That's hilarious. All right, let's go, Taryn.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Taryn. I play Bellinor, your paladin with Creepy Coop. And Bellinor is confused and concerned on why the hell they just interacted with the god, because usually that means something more than just a regular interaction with a regular person. So Bellinor is very mistrusting of their situation.
That is fair. That is very fair. I don't know why he would have such mistrust. Bellinor has trust issues, apparently. All right, let's go, Lisa. You're next.
Hey, I'm Lisa, D&D Winterwolf on TikTok and Discord. I play Willow Raybear, a Eladrin Druid, Circle of Providence. She's still curious about where the rest of the Eladrin are, but then she's also thinking, there were other questions I could have asked. Why didn't I? Why are we doing this? But she's in it for the long haul. She's committed to it.
Okay. And of course, last but not least, Kel.
Hey guys, I'm Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King, playing Kieran, the ASMR Bard. How's Kieran's mind after meeting with the Goddess of Knowledge and Justice? He's a little irritated because he didn't really get to say his piece like he was hoping to. Oh, because God, he had some really smart ass comments to make.
Oh, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. And I'm sure she would love to hear them.
I mean, well, technically, she probably did, considering she still read his mind when he was, thinking that one.
Yeah. He was like, oh, really? You little shit.
Mm-hmm. Probably not going to help when it comes to certain conversations later, but anyway. But yeah, no, he's just going like, great. Gotta deal with her.
Deal with her. Like I love that. I gotta deal with her. It's like, no. She's more like, I gotta deal with him. I thought we got rid of him. Why is he back on my doorstep?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. All right. And of course, I am Will, or Halfling Wizard, the man behind the screen. And let's jump in. So, who wants to give us a perspective recap of what happened last time?
I could do it.
Okay.
Well, you say perspective. You talking about in character, or just talking about like what overall happened?
I mean, from character perspective. Let's do it from character perspective.
Okay. Yeah. So, start off last time with all of us being stuck in, these pillars of light, literally frozen, and then getting getting whisked into the fog. I swear I can speak English. I am sober.
Fair.
Where we were told to tell the truth of some varying degree, and by degree I mean mainly the topic. For Kieran, I think I was asked the truth about one of my regrets or fears, one of the two. But we were all told, speak a certain truth. Some of us, gave the truth right off the bat. Others had to get a little nudge as were dropped even further into the fog. But once we all made it through, found out that the fog definitely had a lot more mysteries for us, as when we went through the fog, what was it, the first or second time, Will, when we aged?
The second time.
Second time we entered the fog. We all aged a varying number of degrees. Like, I think I aged like 10 years.
Yeah,
Zero aged like 12 and turned to an old man.
Yeah, everyone.
I think the others only aged about 5 or 6. I think Kieran and Zero aged the most.
Yeah, I think Zero almost died.
Yeah. For Kenku's, yes, he went from being adult to venerable.
Yeah, he really did. I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Like even I forgot Kenku's don't live that long.
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh, he's an old man.
Yep. And Willow actually got to the point where she was like, nah, I ain't moving. Until she got a glimpse of the future using Kieran as the medium. Really? Nothing for the fun? I thought I got a chuckle. Anyway.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny.
Okay, wait. Why is everyone frozen on my screen?
I have no idea. They're not frozen on mine.
Okay, no, it's just you're the only one that's frozen.
I'm the only one. That's okay. Y'all just keep doing your thing.
No, that's good. I just want to make sure it wasn't my stuff.
No.
Because I don't need my tech acting up too. But after a few trips to the fog, we all ended up in front of the Goddess of Knowledge and Justice, where each of us spoke to her. Well, everyone except for Kieran spoke to her one at a time, with asking a question, trying to figure out whatever they needed to figure out. But we have now learned as a group that we need to travel west for our goal. Oh, we lost Will. Nick is now Will.
Okay, Kieran, you get full plate mail mithril armor. Willow, you get a potion that removes your curse. Congratulations. And Bellinor, your bar blows up in like service, and you get like chains, and you're a magnate now. You're like Rockefeller. So
Oh, he said blow up. I thought you blew up his tavern.
no, oh dang it. Okay.
Oh, dang, you lost your power, Nick.
So close.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
But pretty much like I said, we all ended up exiting the temple, finding out that 6 months had passed, if I remember correctly, right? Yep, the wagon is in shambles, the horses are gone. Probably not far, but at least gone. And yeah. And Nick is Will again.
Gosh, why is it doing that? That's so weird. I don't know why it did that, guys. I really don't know what was going on.
It's all good.
So weird. Anyway, okay, cool. So now we are on our way. We're leaving the mountains and we're heading to the western forest or the western woods, which is where they told you to go west, which to the west, and you have a map. And on the map, of course, you can see that to the west is the western wood. And there is a village just before you go into the wood, and it's called Duskmire, and it's the only village on the map.
It just occurs to me, I have the map. I don't like people. Would I tell them there's a village?
That's up to you. You can.
I probably would.
Yay, Bellinor's back. Yay. Okay. So okay, it may not be there, and that's fine. So, all right. So let me see. So as you guys leave the mountain path, you go back by the gargoyle, what's left of the gargoyles and the statues. And there we go. Sorry, I had to fix my Twitch over there. And back down the mountain. As you go back down the sort of mountain pass, then you will get back to the wagon, which is still there. The horses, however, are not. And the wagon is rather dusty and cobwebby, and yeah, because it's been sitting there for 6 months.
Yeah. First thing I did when we got back to the wagon was I went into the back and scrounged for a quarterstaff to replace the one I left in the tavern.
Yeah. There are some excess weaponry in the back, so that you would be able to find a quarterstaff. Okay.
And I give Varric back his spear when I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Varric takes his spear back, and he's just kind of looking at the wagon like, I'm going to have to pull it now, aren't I?
I wasn't thinking that, but yeah, go right ahead, big buddy.
We could just go cross country.
You guys can roll perception checks for me.
Starting out strong with an 8.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't want to put that there because it'll be like.
All right, maybe I like alchemy. That's a nat 20 for 22.
Excellent. So yeah, if y'all can still use alchemy to roll in if you want to.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, cool.
And I will say 22 for me as well, but
9.
not a nat.
Okay. 9, 8, 20, natural 20, and a 22 unnatural. Okay. So as you guys are approaching, I mean, Varric and Willow, you guys you look at the wagon and you're like, ah, crap. It's just, I mean, it's covered in dust. I mean, it looks like it's been sitting there forever. Varric, you realize there are no horses, including your horse, which has now gone as well.
He's very sad about that.
That's fair. Kieran, you can hear animal sounds just down the path.
Am I about to tell what animal sounds or?
You know that they are equine in nature.
Okay.
Bellinor, you with your nat 20, you notice that you can see the hoof prints of the horses and the footprints of somebody leading them away. And they're actually not that old.
Without really saying anything to anyone because he doesn't think about it. He just kind of looks down and sees it and just starts following them as everyone's just looking at throughout the cart and stuff. Just
okay. Kieran, you'll see him sort of wandering off.
Yeah, after I get a quarterstaff out of the back, that's probably how I think it goes. Like, I know I heard the sound, and let me get something for me first. Go in, get the quarterstaff, and I see him as I get out of the wagon. I'll be like, "Where the hell are you going?"
there's tracks here that I'm following.
Of
I would guess all horses. I don't know. Not that many other things have hoofs around here.
that we know of.
I mean,
Fair.
they'll look to Varric and be like, "You're from around this area. What are the things other than horses with hooves?"
Well, I mean, I've seen
Cows,
things with
goats.
hooves. Yeah, like, where are you headed? Like, are you running away again?
I mean, I wish I could run away from you guys, but it seems that fate does not want that to happen. So,
I mean, there's cows, there's bulls, goats, sheep. There was a
sound
guy
like-
in my village who had hooves for feet, but that was a whole other story.
Sounds like very interesting animals.
Oh, yeah, if you see him, don't call him an animal. He doesn't take kind to that.
Interesting. Right. I'm
Don't
gonna
forget chimeras.
Prince. You guys have fun.
As Belmar's still walking, Kieran's going to go, "Don't forget about chimeras."
Bellinor doesn't have a clue what the hell that is. He is just
What the hell is that? It's like,
he barely knows what
Evidently.
cows, bulls, goats, and sheep are. And now you're throwing out these animals that are even rarer than like
he has no idea. He has no
he
clue.
He spends almost all day every day in his tavern. He ain't seen no animals.
Oh God, that's funny. Okay. So you're walking, and I'm assuming Kieran, you're walking with him.
Yeah, but I'm going to stay like 10 feet back because still not trusting him after he literally tried to kill me.
Fair enough. Okay. So Willow and Varric, you're at the wagon. What are you guys doing?
Go ahead.
I'm kind of looking, seeing if anything's missing.
Roll investigation.
$17.
Yeah. All your supplies are gone.
Someone took all of our stuff.
I think someone took our horses as well, even my beautiful horse. So, do we? I suppose we. He goes to try and lift the wagon in just to see if he can, just like what he did back in Mediterranean, to see if he can pull it. It's like it seems a bit lighter.
You could do a strength check.
I'm gonna use alchemy.
Trying to see if it'll be nicer.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Nice. 16.
Yeah, you're able to move it. It's been there, so the wheels are a little locked, and they kind of they drag a little bit, so it's a little harder. But then eventually you kind of knock them loose, and the rust kind of breaks loose, and you're able to move it. I mean, it's a lot lighter than it was. It still would be a royal pain to have to drag it all the way to the next village.
Yeah, I think Varric's gonna set it back down and start following Kieran. Just like, I want my horse back.
Okay. All right. So, but yeah, you've moved it a little bit, and it moves now. So if you get the horses back, it will probably move okay. You can do perception checks for him, or let's do investigation again.
Who, the ones going after the tracks?
Varric. Sorry,
Oh,
I meant to say
okay.
sorry. Varric, can you do an investigation for me?
Nat 20.
Oh, beautiful. So as you're looking over, you're like, okay, I've moved the wagon. It was a little rough when I tried. So you're looking and investigating sort of thing. And you can see that the wheel hubs have rusted. And you probably need to have them serviced before you can move on to your journey. Not all four of them, all four of them are rusted. They're not all rusted the same. That some of them are a little worse. Looks like the ones that were on the wind side of the mountain are a little rustier than the ones on the other side. But there was snow up. It looks like snow up and then down, up and down. So the wheels themselves look like they're in pretty good condition. It's, normal wear, weather wear for a wheel, but the metal strips are still, or not the metal strip, the hubs or the wheels themselves aren't. There's some cracks, but nothing too bad.
He's gonna sit there and look at it and kind of laugh to himself, like, this is why we use stone, because metal is inferior.
I thought we didn't have metal.
Well, it's not metal per se, but it is metallic. That's why it doesn't last long. So I mean,
Like
you probably know that it's like tin or aluminum, something like that. I mean, it's like it's not meant for long trips.
Got to talk to the guy who gave us these rings and gave us this wagon. He's cheap. Start getting stone wheels.
We could just walk.
It's true.
I walked everywhere for ever. I dare say this was the first wagon I've ever rode in.
That's fair.
Hey, where'd everybody else go?
It's a good question. So, Varric,
Is he froze?
did he freeze? He may have frozen. It wasn't me this time. Yay!
Yep, there he goes.
That's okay. While we're waiting for him, this is like the night of tech issues. So
It wouldn't be streamed without it.
that's fair. So let's go to Kieran and Bellinor down the road here. So you guys are just meandering down this road. You can roll perception checks to see if you can still see the wagon and the folks at the wagon.
That is a 19 for me.
Okay, 19.
God damn it! You had a one on me there, Taryn.
That's a dirty 20 for me.
Okay, and a dirty 20. So as you guys are walking and you sort of like turn back to look, like Bellinor, you turn back to look, you can just barely see like the top of the wagon. And Kieran, you can't really necessarily see the top of the wagon, but you can hear the voices still. You can hear Varric and Willow talking.
So as I see that we're starting to get a little distant from the wagon, I want to not holler up, but speak up to Bellinor, because again, I'm like 10 to 15 feet behind him because again, trust issues. I'm going like, are you sure these tracks are even fresh enough for this?
As sure as a guy that's never followed tracks before can be.
Oh, son of a... And Kieran's is going to be like this. He still follows.
Okay.
Can we look to see how fresh these are?
Yeah, you can roll survival.
Nope. That's an 8.
Yeah, you have no idea how fresh or how old they are. Or...
This is ironic considering Kieran's friends with the hunter.
If we'd been gone 6 months, the horses would have died, but somebody walked them away.
So, did you roll, Taryn?
Yeah, I got a 15.
Okay, you can see that the tracks are not super fresh. They're old. But they're frozen in the tundra type of thing. So they're like frozen tracks. 'Cause it's still cold. It's still pretty chilly. So they're frozen in. But you can see it's probably been the horses have probably they probably took them pretty close to when you guys went. So they've probably been gone for about, almost 6 months. So back to the wagon, because Willow was asking Varric before he went to the woods to relieve himself. Do you want to ask him again? Go back in.
I said, hey, where'd everybody go?
I'm assuming I spot. Did I spot where they went, or do I need to roll for it?
You'll have to roll perception to see if you saw where they went.
Let's see. Perception. Check.
I will too, because I'm looking now.
That's an 8.
Still have no idea.
Mine was a 21.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
You can see Willow. You see using your special druid abilities or whatever they are, that you can see their footprints in the snow and they're heading away from you.
Oh, they went that way.
It's wandering off again. Let's go get them.
Okay, so you guys head that way.
Yep.
All right.
I will.
Yeah,
definitely.
I mean, Varric was like, "Yeah, let's go." So okay, so Varric and Willow are on their way. So Kieran and Bellinor, you guys are still way ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are walking and walking and walking. What are they? Are they talking at all, or is this like a silent walk down this road?
Well, I was going to say, did Bellinor share how fresh tracks are, or are you keeping that to yourself?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because you can tell on Kieran's face that he has no idea how fresh these are.
Bellinor is going to share how fresh the tracks are. He's going to say, yeah, these only look to be about a couple weeks old.
Got it. Okay.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Oh. But it's going like a couple of weeks. Okay, we should probably just find new horses then. We ain't gonna be able to find these ones.
Who knows? Maybe they're brought next to a town or something. Maybe that's where they're leading. We can just tell them that there are horses, and they'll be nice enough to give them back. I'm pretty good at convincing people to do things for me.
Yeah, convincing. And Kieran actually does the air quote.
Like,
However, the
hell's that?
convincing needs to happen. It just is convincing, is it not?
I'm not going to get into semantics with you. And as we're walking, Kieran's just going to be whistling this jaunty tune. At the expense of annoying Bellinor with it.
Okay. Fair enough. All right.
Lure
So-
monsters our way.
Yeah. As you are walking down the road, you will be aware that Varric and Willow are behind. They are following behind. They've come up over the crest of that hill. So you
said
both know that they're there.
Okay.
So I'll let y'all know that for sure. So as you guys keep walking, I mean, eventually
It was nice
Varric.
of them to tell us they were leaving.
Yeah. It is Bellinor. And well, it is Karen as well. So as you guys eventually catch up to them. You will catch up to them pretty quickly. As you do so.
Son of a bitch. D6 for chaos.
Okie doke.
Worm
We can all guess by who.
So yeah, I know, right?
Slayer.
That's okay. So as you guys are walking down the road, you guys catch up to each other. So what is the conversation in this group right now?
Oh, Kieran's still whistling the same tune. He doesn't care they caught up. He's still whistling.
Okay.
I think Varric is sort of absent-mindedly dancing to the tune.
Bellinor being socially unaware that leaving without saying something is, not great. He'll look to everyone and be like, "Oh, well, it was nice of you guys to catch up finally." As he just keeps following tracks.
That's
I love how we're playing where the only ASMRs that are probably in this material plane are the assholes.
yeah.
I mean, it
Basically.
feels more accurate.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing. That's what I'm saying. I'm loving that.
It is totally true. All right, let me grab.
So I'm just gonna pull the map out and figure out where the road goes, and does it take us anywhere near where we need to go?
Well, the road. There's only one road on the map, and that is the road you're on. And it does eventually lead to a town on the map called Duskmire, which is right on the edge of the western forest. But it's a ways off. So I mean, it's on walking. You guys are gonna be walking for a couple of days.
Yeah, I'll say how far.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
As
me
Well,
too.
we stay on this road. We'll come to a town that's on the border of the West Woods.
How long do you say it was supposed to? Like this, Kieran asking Willow, like, how long was say it's supposed to take us?
Oh, 2-3 days.
If Eric, you sure you don't want to pull the wagon?
He's not like trying to ignore you. He was still kind of thinking of the tune you're doing and just dancing.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, what?
I was like, you sure you don't want to pull the wagon for us?
Just looks back at the wagon. Nah, I'm good.
Come on. Out of curiosity, this road, is it a downhill slope kind of like a gradual
Yep.
downhill, or is it?
Yeah, you guys are going out of the mountains into the valley area.
Okay. So, all right, fair. Come on, it's downhill, buddy. Literally, you don't have the the world will do most of the work.
He's
So
not gonna pull the wagon.
I lived on this mountain for most of my life, and when things start going downhill, they tend to keep going downhill, both situation and literally. So
I say, repeat the last part there, Nick. You cut out just a hair.
When things start going downhill, they keep going downhill, both in this situation and literally. So if I don't want to be the thing in between the wagon and whatever the wagon runs into, is what I'm trying to say.
So what you're saying is, if we get something that will just go down the hill, we'll get to where we're going a lot faster. Like,
That's one option that will happen. You will that will definitely happen. You will definitely get down the hill faster. It's the stopping that you need to worry about.
You got thick legs. You can use that to stop us.
You know, I remember you being pretty hardy when you were in your weird beast form. Maybe we should just wait until you know, that happens again and throw you under the wheels.
What are you talking about? I never turned into a beast. Because there are
He just looks at Bellinor and Willow and he's like, back me up.
He is still playing the denial card.
he did.
Full.
we're
Oh.
pretty hardy. Not sure if you would survive, terminal velocity, but still.
Terminal velocity.
Well, I'm up for the walk, so I'm just walking on.
I'll also be walking on, but I'm also looking for anything that could resemble a sled.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that. I thought, wait, Bellinor's going to walk? No.
So I'm gonna let Willow. You can do a survival check and check the map as everyone is wandering forward.
Ugh. 7.
Okay. Even if you use your passive perception on top of that, you will notice that it's not a straight shot. It's not on the road. It looks like you have the road. You have to leave the road and walk through a swamp. You also have to walk through what looks like a blank area on the map. It doesn't say anything about it. And then you get to Duskmire, or the outskirts
So-
of Duskmire.
If we left the road now, as the crow flies, do we still have to go through a blank spot and a swamp?
Oh yeah, it goes the full extent of the border of the wood.
Okay, do you want the good news or the bad news? I'm just
Yeah, let's
kidding.
go.
There's no good news here. There is a swamp we're going to have to cross. And then also an area on the map that's blank. Everything else is filled in.
A blank area.
Okay.
Yep.
I was like, let me see that. I was like, do you let Kieran see the map?
Yeah.
All right,
I
so
do know
Will,
how
while
to make
looking,
map, but you're welcome to
no, I know,
confirm
what,
my findings.
no. So what I'm looking for specifically is, considering how much Kieran's probably traveled around, would he be able to tell what that blank area is supposed to be based on the surrounding land, stuff that's marked on the map?
You can roll a history check
Sure.
and see.
19.
It is like a no-no zone. It is like a do not enter or you will die zone.
Is there a name for it, or
It's yes, it's yes.
do I recall the name or no?
It is, well, yes. It is. It's called the Shadows.
It is called the Nothing.
It's called the Shadows Valley.
Okay. So once I see where it's like,
Or Valley
Oh,
of Shadows, depending
yeah.
on who you talk to.
so once I realize what's there, I'm just like, oh, fuck me. Like, that's Kieran's verbatim reaction.
Okay.
Was that an offer or? Like,
He's gonna look at Varric like, what the fuck?
not saying I wanted to. Just I needed to know what like.
It's like I don't
No,
understand
let's
the
just
vernacular.
say-
Are you offering something? I'm confused.
Oh, no, Varric. I said that because that blank spot is a oh gods, we're all gonna die potentially area.
Okay. And we have to go through it. Why? Can't we go around it? Like,
Because
fan of
it
going
borders the entire woods, and it's between us and the town and the woods.
Mm-hmm.
There is no going around.
so we have to leave the road, go through a swamp, go through an area where it's almost certain death, through a forest, and then we get to the town.
The town's before the forest.
Ah, okay. All right.
On the plus side, the wagon would not have made it through the swamp, so we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Everything's coming up, Varric.
Well, you say that, Varric, until you realize we got to come all the way back up here once we find horses. Yeah, that created a little rain over your head there, buddy.
He's raining on your
We
parade.
can't take the wagons because they're not going to get us where we need to go anyway.
Me.
Also true. So we have to leave now. We have to leave the road now.
Oh.
Okay.
No,
That was just an alternate route.
no matter if we leave the road now or if we leave the road later, we still have to go through the swamp and the nothing.
We got to come up with a better name for it than the nothing.
Oh, it has a name.
Okay.
Yes.
The Valley of Shadows.
I kind of prefer the nothing. All right. I mean, let me check my. Hey, I still have 3 rages. I'm good. Let's do this. Ugh.
Look, I got plenty to be pissed about today. We're good.
Let me dig up some trauma. There it is. Okay. Yep. I'm right.
Okay. So, are you guys leaving the road now, or are you going to go up a little bit?
No, we're going to stay on the road as long as it's feasible.
Yep.
All right. So as you guys sort of meander down the road, you ease on down the road. Musical theater night here at.
He's on down the road.
I
got it.
As you go down the road, eventually you will hear animal noises. You'll hear voices just up and around the bend.
Can we tell what some of the voices are saying, or is it still a little too far up?
It's still a little too far. You can just make out that there are like people speaking, and you can hear like chickens and roosters crowing and cows mooing. I mean, you can hear like farm animals. What sounds like farm animals.
Okay.
Up the way a bit.
Now I'm going to leave the road. Just to the tree line.
Okay.
Yep. Make way for the herd.
Okay. So are y'all all going to the tree line?
I know Kieran is.
Okay. So Kieran and Willow are to the tree line.
I think Varric doesn't realize that they've gone until they've gone. It's like, hey guys, I think I hear guys.
So
Why does everyone keep doing that?
So Willow and Kieran,
Ah, crap.
as you guys go to the tree line,
Mm-hmm.
you both feel a sting in your shoulder blades as arrows come flying out of the forest and pierce your shoulders for a nat 20 on one of them and a 19 on the other.
Oh.
So
Ah. Ah.
so
Who's getting the crit?
that would be Willow.
Hmm.
So it's give me a second, let me tell you what it is. I was working on it.
Okay.
You moved to the thing too soon.
No, you're good.
So
See what being nice gets us, Lisa?
that's
My
Time to
brain
go on the
went
road.
to twang.
yeah, a twang of a bowstring. No,
Yep.
they don't exist. Luckily, they don't
Yeah.
exist.
Yet.
Yet. So it's 19 points of piercing damage to Willow. Yeah. And it is
Night.
yeah, and it's 10 to
19?
Kieran.
Holy crap.
19. It was a crit. And that's the face of surprise that right there that it froze to.
Well, that brought me to my knees. I'm not down, but damn.
Oh yeah, no. When the arrow hits Kieran, he's like, "Ah, son of a!" As the sounds of nature take over for the rest of the words he says, it's like 5 to 10 words long for the rest of that sentence.
That is fair. That is very, very fair.
Loud enough for Varric to hear.
Yeah, Varric is going to investigate what happened. It's like, oh, what?
As you go to
Doesn't know what direction
investigate,
they are now.
Varric,
Guys, where'd you go? I was like, not being quiet at all.
you go to investigate. Hero.
One more time, it was a little bit broken
Yeah,
up.
no, I'm turning it down.
Oh.
You feel the sting of an arrow as you go to investigate. As you take
Okay.
10 points of piercing damage.
Damn. Okay. Say it. Guys, we're oh, God into a rage.
Okay. As you rage, you go into your rage and you turn around. What you see is a centaur come stepping out of the mountains towards you as he's holding his weapon in his
Hugs.
hand. Yeah, exactly. As he holds his pike in his hands, and his bow is on his shoulders at this point. Kieran and Willow, 2 centaurs, step out of the woods on your side as well. And now we are going into initiative. Roll your initiative.
I will say, hold on, where the hell is my initiative roll on here?
20.
Actually, where is the initiative on?
I have to put you in initiative
Okay.
order. That's what you can't. It's
Oh, so
really-
only roll till
yeah.
then. Okay, so I'll do a manual D20 roll and add my 3.
Yeah.
11.
11 to Varric.
11.
Okay, what did y'all's deck?
What's your dex mod, Nick?
+1.
I'm +2.
Okay.
Yep.
So it'll be Kieran first.
That tracks
But,
because he was the last to show up. So
The fuck?
no, Varric.
Oh,
Yeah, you go first. I'm the last to show up. So
I thought you meant me. My bad.
All right.
No, but
So-
I was gonna say just for the initiative, when the centaurs come out, Kieran's gonna yell, "It's like, what the hell did we do?" As a free action.
Very
Fair enough.
valid question.
Okay. Like you existed, and then they're attacking you. It's like, you can before we go into the combat, you guys can roll perceptions to sort of like check them out, see if
Yeah.
if there's anything on them that's sort of will tell who they are or what they are or anything of that? I mean, they're centaurs.
Net 20 for a 26.
I got a 5.
22.
22. Varric, you're raging. You have no idea. You're just like, you see something hit you, you're going to hit it back. The others, you guys notice that these guys, they're bandits. They're full-on bandits.
Oh.
Okay.
They're
You do
still
notice that they
negotiating.
have the same symbol on them as
Oh, fuck.
from the camp.
God damn it. Let's hope they don't recognize me. I'm not. Ugh.
Yeah. I'm going to fight you like this. Don't recognize me.
That's all I'm saying.
So, Willow, you're first.
All right. I am going to. There's one next to me.
Yeah.
Near me.
Yep. It's like
Yes.
right on you. They're like right next to you. Each of you has one.
A centaur?
Each of you has a centaur.
Mm-hmm.
Notice that they're not all attacking you all at once. Otherwise, you'd all be dead.
Oh, yes.
You can thank Wormslayer for this one.
I figured. But I find it funny. We named most creatures with hooves except for centaurs.
I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
Okay.
5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, centered on a point within range.
Okay.
It is engulfed in a ghostly flame. If it starts its turn in there, which it does, can cause searing pain. Make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 12.
That is a fail.
Okay.
They will take 13 points of radiant damage.
Okay. You said
And that's it.
13? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. It's their turn next. Okay, he's gonna move out of the moonbeam, do a con save. That's a 16.
Yeah, he doesn't take. It's just when.
Oh, when he ends his turn
Well-
there, or starts his turn there, or he's
Well-
starting his turn there. So
I think.
So when it enters a spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there. So on cast in this case and when it started its turn.
right. That's why I
Okay,
rolled
so
a
it-
con save.
So
16?
it did. It's going to take half damage now.
Okay. Okay.
Which would be. Hang on. 3.
Okay. Okay, and it's moving around, and it's going to attack you with its pike. And that's a fail. Seeing that it couldn't hit you with its pike, it's going to try to. He rears up to hit you with his hooves. I don't think that hits. That's a 16 to hit?
Yep.
Okay. So that is. That's 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
down.
Nope, not 6. It's 3. Sorry, I misread the thing. It's only 3 points.
I'm still down.
Okay.
I didn't have much.
Then he will continue his movement. He'll finish his movement on the opposite side of Kieran. Actually, no, he's not. He's going to bend down and pick Willow up and throw him on his back. and he's
Oh,
gonna
God.
take off. And he's gonna take off. Okay. Kieran, to you now.
Oh,
That's
I thought you meant my turn, not still the centaur attacking. My bad.
it's the centaur. Your centaur is
Yeah.
attacking you. He failed
Yeah,
both
I
of
get-
his. He failed both of his.
Sweet.
So, Varric, I'm assuming that does not hit you. I'm assuming a 13 does not hit you.
That is correct.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure a 21 does. So
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
as he hits you with his hooves for 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'm going to round that down because of.
Okay. Now where do you, Kieran?
So I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers on the one that attacked me.
Nice.
So it's going to take 11 points of damage because there's no saves on this sucker.
Okay. Yeah, that was an ouchie. Okay.
And
Ow!
He's like, ow. What are you doing? Don't be
And
so
then let me double
rude.
check
Don't be rude.
and then bonus action.
We're just trying to say hello in our own way.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that has to be. What's your question? Because I never thought about this before.
Okay.
So I know you're able to hold actions. Does that include bonus actions? Or is that
I
only
don't-
for your regular
I
actions?
think it's only for regular action.
Okay.
Because I think a bonus
Uh,
action is like, like I did my
Yeah.
thing, but I have this other thing.
Here, I'll look that up and double check in a second. So I'll just say that's it for my turn at the moment. Well, actually no. So I can still, I'll still do something for now, but I'll look up for the future. I want to holler at Varric and tell them to rip their heads off, and you have a D6,
Nice. Okay.
and that's my turn.
All right. So then we are to Vedic.
So Varric's going to get the great axe out, and he's going to just go after the one that's directly in front of him.
Okay.
Like, no one goes. Nope, I think just turned off. What the heck? There we go.
No.
Sorry.
Oh, never mind.
Wait. Oh, there we go. Oh wait, it's. I'm gonna do a reckless attack and let. Actually, no. You know what? That's pretty good. 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
13 damage.
Okay. All right. Is that it?
I think that's all he can do at the moment.
At the moment.
I do know if I do have something ready if I take more damage, but yeah, at the moment I think he only has one attack. So
Okay. Okay, so then we go back to. Sorry, I'm going to bring up my thing again. There it is. There we go. Okay, cool. All right. So then we go back to Willow, who is unconscious on the back of a centaur. So we go back to the centaurs. So, yeah, oh, damn. That was double fives on that. So both of those miss you.
Well, I was gonna say the one who's in the Cloud of Daggers has to
Yeah.
take damage.
Oh.
So I'm going ahead and roll the 44 for that
Yeah.
real quick.
And Varric, yours missed you too
Yeah.
with double twos.
The Cloud of Daggers was 9 slashing that time.
Okay. That's great. Okay. All right. So we're back to you, Kieran.
Yep. So I want to maintain concentration on the spell, and then I want to smack it with the quarterstaff.
Okay. Smack it away. Smack away.
No.
What did you get?
Oh, that one.
Oh, ow.
Yeah. Kieran's just not used to the balance of this quarterstaff. That's all it is.
That's fair. Totally fair. Totally fair.
And then that's about all I can do because you still got the Bardic. Pretty sure Willow is too far away to even hear any kind of inspiration. Plus, they're out cold.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that trait. That could have came in handy earlier. Okay, I gotta remember that for the future. Well, it's a reaction thing, so I don't always think about that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay, Varric, back to you.
Yep, you're gonna take another crack at him with the. I'm gonna do a reckless attack,
Okay,
so we get to roll with advantage with my great axe. So
Awesome.
1,
Yeah.
2,
So
14. No, let's do 18 is the better one.
okay, yeah, that hits.
11 damage.
Okay.
And can I do a shove as well, like try and knock him prone,
Yeah.
or is that another action?
That's another action.
That's another action. Okay, never mind then.
yeah,
And
and I'll
now
say
we have
real quick.
centaur tipping.
Yeah.
It's hard to think.
I'll say, Nick, a little tip when you're rolling an alchemy. If you hover over the use button, it says drag to modify. Hold the click, and you can move it up to roll with advantage or down for disadvantage. Oh shit!
Oh, that's sick.
That was a regular roll, but still.
Okay. Good to know.
Very
right.
good to know. All right, that it for you?
Yep, that's it.
All right, so Willow again, unconscious on the back of a centaur. So back to the centaurs.
And here's another 4d4.
Yep.
That is 13 slashing.
Oof. That really hurt. Okay. He's gonna try to get at you. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit you. That one's gonna hit you too.
What's the roll?
The first one was a 25.
Yeah. And the second one?
Second one is a 17.
All right. For the second one, I'm going to use my reaction for cutting words.
Okay.
And he's going to say, come on, your grandmother could hit harder than that. I'm going to roll a d6 and it gets subtracted from their roll.
Okay. From the second one?
For the second one, yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing I can do for the first one.
Gotcha.
That's a 5, so it's going to be a 12. So it does not hit.
Okay.
Because I have a DC of 13.
All right. That's awesome. Let me roll the damage for the other one real quick.
It's still going to hurt like a bitch, but at least I probably can not go
No,
down.
it's the pike. It's only 8 piercing.
And then I got to roll concentration, which... How's concentration work again? It's a DC 10 plus what from the damage?
See, we always did it. You just roll a con save.
Oh, okay. I can do that too. I don't remember what I need to hit.
Yeah, I know. I can never remember. It's so convoluted.
Hold on. Yeah. Because I was going to the con save anyway.
Okay, that's fine. You can look it up and see. We can
I just want to see how the DCs qualify. That's one part I can never remember, and I hate that.
That's fair. All right, Varric, this one's coming for you. That's a 22 and a 21.
Those both hit.
Okay, let's do the hooves first. That's a 7 point of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then the pike is another 7 points of piercing.
Okay. I think he's going to do a. Actually, I got to wait till my turn. Never mind.
That's okay. All right. We are to Kieran now.
That was close. No, I looked up. So it's a DC 10 unless half the damage is greater. So since it was 4 is half, I was DC 10. I rolled a 10 on die for an 11.
Okay.
Oh, that was close. So the Cloud Dagger is still there. Maintain concentration, going to smack him in the face again. Or attempt.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20 for 3 bludgeoning.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
And then yeah, that should be it because I've used 2 bardics. How many bardics do I have total again? Okay, I got 2. Okay. So I was trying to keep track.
Okay. No problem. All right. We are to you, Vadak. Varrock.
I think I'm. Oh no, it is a reaction. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Is it okay if I just say I did this when he hit me?
Sure.
Okay, appreciate it. I'm just gonna do Stone's Endurance to try and shrug off some of that damage.
Okay.
That would be. Wow! Thanks, Alchemy. It's 1 whole HP I get back.
Oh.
And then I'm going to take my attack with the Great Axe again.
Go for it.
You call me a DJ because these are my greatest hits.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay.
Like, do I give you something for that, or do I
No.
take something away?
No.
22
22 to hit.
Yeah, 22 hits.
10 damage.
10. Good lord. You're slicing and dicing. Okay. I'm assuming that's it for you.
That is it for me.
Beautiful. Karen. Willow, of course, you're on the lovely backs of a centaur running through the woods. It's back to the centaurs.
And the Cloud Daggers one takes another 9.
Okay. Ooh.
How's that centaur looking now anyway?
Oh, he's looking really bad. The one in front of you.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Now,
on death.
am I
He's
about
probably
to
on
look?
death. You're about to look pretty bad. Because that was a nat 20 on his pike.
There's no point in even rolling doing the cutting words.
And it's a 19 on the die for his hooves.
Oh,
Oh god, what is it?
Why are they rolling so well?
so
25.
that's 25 points of damage.
No, it was the 25 on the second roll.
Oh,
I haven't rolled the damage yet.
Well,
Like 25.
hold on. What was the first damage though?
The first one was I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh, you were doing both attacks and damage. Got it.
So the first attack was a nat 20,
Yep.
which is already 14 points without the roll.
Yeah, just let me know what the total damage is.
Ooh. 24.
That's the total.
That's the total.
I'm at if they did negatives like 3.5 did, I'd be at negative 18.
Ow.
I would almost be insta killed.
Okay, so you're down, I take it.
Oh, 100%. And you see the Cloud Daggers just puff.
And of course, he picks you up, throws him on his back, and off you go. So, Varrock, you're all alone as this one's coming for you. That's a 22 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and that is a 20, not an unnatural 20.
A nat 20?
No, unnatural 20.
Oh,
It's
thank
dirty.
God. Okay.
A dirty 20.
I mean, it still hits,
thank
but-
God. Oh, thank God. All right, so Pike, you take. Oh, there it is. 12 points of piercing damage,
That's 6. Okay.
and then 6, and then where was I at? Oh, 14 points of bludgeoning from the hooves.
That's 7. Okay. Varric is looking hurt.
All right. Well, it's your turn.
What is the one that's left that's fighting me? How does he look?
He's looking rough.
He's looking rough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's got a little bit of blood and he's gashed open pretty bad, but he seems to be holding his own.
Okay. So now I don't want to just keep. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna keep fighting him.
Okay.
All right. I'm trying to think of something clever or creative. It's like I got nothing.
Okay, go for it.
Son of a.
Uh-oh.
It's a 10 to hit.
Oh,
Oh, you know what? I'm going to use the bardic
Okay.
that I got from
Okay,
Kieran.
that does not hit.
Yeah, I was like, don't forget the bardic. It's a D6.
Yep, I got it. That adds 12 to hit.
Okay, that just hits.
Oh! That's 8 damage.
All right. Whew. All right, it's his turn.
No.
Oh God.
That
There's
is
gonna
a
be
nat
nobody to rescue
20.
us.
No.
That's a nat 20 on the pike. And the hooves miss.
Oh well. At
So
least
you
the
may
hooves
be
miss.
you may be okay.
So I'm happy the hooves miss.
$25 points of piercing damage.
Yeah. Varric is down.
All right, and the centaur reaches down and struggles to lift you, but puts you on his back, and off they go.
Thanks, Wormslayer. We really appreciate this.
I know. Wasn't quite where I was going tonight, but I guess that's where we're going now. So you guys are out cold, and let's see, each of you roll a d6 for me, and tell me what you rolled.
A 1.
6.
Okay. What about Kieran?
I forgot I was muted. 3.
3. All right. So, Varric, no, I'm sorry, not Varric. Willow, you open your eyes, like you come to.
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel the best. I mean, you're feeling pretty rough for wear. As you open your eyes, you find yourself in what looks like a murky swamp.
Well, maybe we shaved some time off our trip.
Way to look at the positives.
I mean, it depends on how long you were passed out, though.
Exactly. How long were you out?
I'm in
That's
the
the
swamp.
question.
I mean,
You can roll a perception to see what you can see around you.
I'm not by myself. They just dumped me out here.
Roll perception and find out.
7. I had a head wound.
Yes, you're blurry. You can see shapes, but you can't make out anything at the moment. Like you can see that there are you see what looks like maybe a fire or something, but you can't quite make it out.
So I'll do the sit up and then fall over and then make myself sit up again carefully.
Okay. When you sit up and you fall over, you bump into something. At which point, Kieran, you will open your eyes after getting kind of hit in the head by Willow's head.
Yeah, and when I wake up, it's like, huh? What? And I try and move around. I'm assuming, are we like tied to a post? Are we just tied on the ground?
You are tied up, and you
Okay.
are tied to a tree.
Close enough to a post. What do I see?
Roll perception. Let's see what you see.
Wonderful.
You see the
Should I ask I must?
you see the centaurs around a fire. They seem to be cooking something.
Mhm.
And they're about 15 feet away from you. And you see to your left, you see Willow, who is dazed and kind of just, kind of wobbly. And to your right, you see Varric, who is completely out.
Yeah, I want to kick his shin until he wakes up.
Kick his shin until he wakes up.
Yeah, before that, how are we tied to the tree? Are we just tied like at the waist, essentially, or not the waist?
You
Like
guys, well, your hands are tied behind you, and then you're tied like around the middle to the tree. You're sitting on the ground, and you're sort of tied.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I guess I'll try to awkwardly like kick his leg.
Yeah, and your ankles are tied together, so you're gonna be like
fishtailing.
Okay, roll stealth for me to see if you can do it without being noticed.
Oh fuck! 19.
You're all at 1 HP, by the way.
Okay.
What'd you roll? I'm sorry.
19.
Okay, let me roll their perception real quick.
Probably not going to go well.
Well, you don't know
This
that.
is my luck we're talking about.
Okay, what did you roll? I'm sorry.
19.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Okay.
You're able to do it. Now I need you to roll a d6 for me.
Yeah. 3 again.
Okay. So it takes you 3 hits to bring Varric out of it. So you hit him, you hit him, you hit him, and Varric, you again, you're only at 1 HP, and you open your eyes. You're kind of groggy. It's very like, what the hell?
Good. What's going on? What? Karen?
Yes.
I'm awake. You can stop kicking me.
Took you long enough.
I'm awake. You can stop kicking me.
Just get a few more good ones in, Can I do a perception check too, or is it?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah,
yeah.
You can do a perception check.
Okay.
And I'll tell you also, Kieran, you also see something else I forgot to tell you about.
Okay. I was like, while he's doing his roll real quick, I was going to say, man, this is a great time for Bellinor to dip on us. Probably got lost in the woods, took a turn without us realizing.
Yeah, I know, right?
15.
Okay, 15. Yeah, you notice the centaurs. They're cooking something. Not really sure what it is. You can't really tell. It looks small and, humanoid-ish. And we lost Lisa too. That's it. They're eating Willow.
Hold on. Oh, now I was going to make the joke of it being mint depending on the size.
Yeah, they're eating mint.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No. So you can see them. The two of you, roll. You can also see across the way. You can see Zero and Mint and Bellinor tied to a tree as well.
Okay.
And they're unconscious.
Okay.
Why do we keep getting into these situations?
I don't know. The gods hate me, I guess.
How tough are these the ropes that they bound us with? Were they like really high quality, or are they kind of crap?
You can do an investigation or a survival. I'll even let you do survival, whichever one.
I believe it is a +1 either way. So
okay, so your choice. If you're going to investigate what it is, or see if you could break them.
I did investigation, got a 3, so it is rope.
It's a nice rope.
I must say, can I try?
Yeah, investigation or survival.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going survival.
Fair enough.
That's a +5.
Oh yeah, you should go with survival unless you roll a 1.
No, I rolled a 3 for an 8.
It's a really nice rope. It's like
Never
very
known
good
rope.
quality. It's a very good quality of rope that you're tied up with.
Willow, you should see
back.
the quality of this rope. You should really check this out. You should investigate this rope, Willow.
What?
Don't worry, he's concussed, just like you.
He's concussed.
It's a really good rope.
They're trying to figure out if this is like really high quality rope or if it's
Or
like
at least well maintained.
like can we break it basically? So they both did investigation checks on it, and both of them
And failed
rolled low.
miserably.
Just like it's a really nice.
Well,
rope.
I'm just waiting to come to senses, and I'm out of here.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't take you long to come to your senses. I mean, you're able to, just once you shook it off.
Okay, I'm gonna face step.
Awesome.
Which you can use
sure
to escape
can.
and grapple.
You sure can.
Yep.
Just do it.
Uh-oh. Don't do that, Will.
I-
I'm worried.
I hate that grin and smile you just did
I
because
do
I've done it
too.
myself and I know what's coming.
All right. You're
I'm
doing your
going to
you're doing your
Nick.
face step. I need you to roll me a D100, please.
Oh,
Why?
oh. That was such a. Hopefully it
90?
goes off well.
D100. What'd you get?
90. 90.
As you blink out of the swamp, you blink back in to a plane of fire and lava, and you are literally floating on a piece of mantle, and is extremely hot. You immediately are sweating. Your clothes begin to burn. Your hair begins to sizzle. Yeah. So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna face step back out of there. What
Okay.
the hell?
So you when you
Now
face
where do I go?
you face step back, you're right back where you started at. You're tied up around the tree.
What the hell? That has never happened in her entire existence.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, for like the split second they weren't there, was the rope loose enough we could have wiggled out a little bit?
It's to y'all's perception, it's as if she never left.
Oh, okay. Dang it. Worth a shot.
However, when she gets back, you can smell like burned hair, and her clothes are extremely singed. It's like, yeah.
It's like, do I even want to ask?
I don't feel good.
Well, it's
I
good
don't
that
see-
you like left quickly because you were about to start taking damage and you were only at 1 hit point.
Uh-huh. Then I would not have been able to.
Mm-mm.
What's
Sure,
that
let's do
smell? Willow, did you eat the bad fruit again? Is that what that is?
That fruit again.
Don't cast a spell, okay?
Did I?
Just don't.
I'll try not to.
Crap, I'm trying to remember something from earlier in this campaign that I think Kieran did, but I can't remember if I actually did it or not. I can't remember if I'm thinking of a different game.
Don't know.
I can't remember if I hit a dagger in my sleeve or not.
That wasn't this one.
Yeah, that was.
If it was, I would have told you. It wasn't this one.
Okay. I was like, I know there was a game I did that. Which you would think with how much trouble Kieran gets in, he probably would do that more often.
You would think so.
Well, just on the off chance, because I want to put Willow's theory to the test.
Okay.
1 hit point.
Don't worry, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything stupid here.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at level 3 on Varric since he's the muscle.
Okay.
Or attempt to cast, I should say.
Cast it.
Okay, I am casting. Let me know if I need to make any rolls.
Well, just what you would normally do when you cast it.
Yeah, okay, he gets 11 hit points.
Okay, you get minus 11 hit points,
Fuck!
and you go
Dog!
unconscious again.
Okay, I thought a healing spell would have been that bad.
As you cast the spell on him, you see his wounds open, and he begins to bleed, and then he falls unconscious.
Didn't she just say don't cast spells?
What? Do you not trust me at all?
As you guys are bickering, the centaurs realize that you are all bickering, and one of them gets up and walks towards you. He lumbers towards you with whatever he's been eating is still in his hands, and he's like this. He's bearded, sort of longish hair. The beard is like braided, but you can see it glisten sort of in the firelight because of the grease that's been running down it. He's kind of gross, smells pretty bad. And he just looks at you and he goes, "Shut up, or we'll put you out again." And he starts to turn to walk away.
Out of curiosity, which centaur was this? Like, who do they fight?
This was probably, let me see. I will tell you.
You know, when someone says shut up, do you think Kieran is actually going to do that? I don't know.
He doesn't know him yet. He'll know him soon.
He's like, it's the one that attacked Varric.
Okay, never mind.
It's the really messed up looking one.
Yeah.
Well,
he's all scarred up.
Yeah. Never mind. I was going to do something. It was one I fought. Oh, well.
Okay. So he turns and he walks back to the fire.
Yeah. I will say, like, not say anything, but I am going to stick my tongue out after once his back is turned. I'll at least do that.
Nice.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
Varric, you suddenly wake up again.
Don't cast spells. What? Okay. Just told him not to cast spells, like you said. I mean, he casted spells.
They didn't hear him. I rolled perception.
Okay.
They didn't hear him. So so what do you guys do? Willow, at this point, you can also see across from you. You can see Bellinor, Zero, and Mint are tied to a tree across from you.
Can try to do a strength check? Just
Sure.
to see if I can break the ropes.
Yes.
Okay.
At disadvantage.
Of course. Well,
Kieran.
I mean, you have 1 HP.
That's pretty tough.
yeah, it's okay. I was gonna say I could go into a rage and like I could see if I could roll flat, but I'm not gonna use my rage right now.
So, yeah, Willow.
Call your friend.
Friend, what friend are you talking about? And then it'll click in his head. It's like, oh. But I'll wait to see what the roll is here.
16.
You strain against these. These ropes are like they're tough. Almost like they're magical or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So
Ropes.
actually, I got to pull notes up so I can remember what the hell they were called. Hold on. Where's my Relia folder? Nope, that wasn't the document. Was it this one? Yeah, so Will, how do I go about calling the wolf cat that I made friends with?
You have
Didn't
to.
you have a telepathic link to it? Wasn't it talking to you in your
yeah.
head?
Yeah, but that's if you're in close proximity of it.
Yeah, I figured the telepathic part
It
wouldn't
could
work.
be just over the hill.
It could be. It could be.
Oh yeah,
You
true.
could-
But I'm saying though, like for the case that they're long distance, what needs to be done?
You have to howl like a wolf cat.
Oh, okay. But well, we're definitely going to try and do telepathic link first. That's the quieter method.
Okay. You don't sense anything.
Yeah, I figured as much. Worth a shot still.
No, it was absolutely.
At that point, see, I wonder how this would work if I want to do this as a. Okay, hopefully this doesn't bite me in the ass. But yeah, we're going to attempt the howl.
Okay. Roll performance.
Oh, thank God, that's a good skill. Just hopefully the dice don't fuck me.
What'd you get?
2 on die for a 10 total.
So as you like
Yeah, I'm too hurt to howl.
At which point the centaur gets up again,
No.
comes over to you and says, "I told you to shut up," and he hits you with a club.
Well, I was going to say, as he got up, what I was going to attempt to do, whether the roll worked or not, was I want to do precipitation to make a sound coming from a different area, like if it's someone's trying to sneak up but failing.
Okay,
Like, rock gets kicked, something like that.
roll me a D100.
Oh, they don't have a D100 on alchemy. That's surprising. All right, I'll roll 2 10s. The first one will be the 10 value. The second one will be the 1 value. That is a 89.
Okay, and now I need you to pick left or right.
I'm going to do a D4 to decide that. Evens, left, right's odd. Oh, left.
Okay, so as you
Which-
cast prestidigitation and make a random sound from somewhere else, from Willow.
Oh, I thought Barrick was on my left. Okay.
No, Varric's on your right. From Willow, you hear this. As the centaur looks at her and just like laughs, like, ha, 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 ha. That's nothing. Try this one. And he lets out the loudest flatulent fart that you've ever heard. It like echoes in the swamp. Like it's like rah, 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 rah. You heard a horse fart. I'm pretty sure you have. It's that.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
it's kind of gross. So yeah. And then he hits Kieran in the face. Which he goes out.
Yeah, I figure that knocks me out to 0.
Yeah.
Where the shit?
So Kieran's out. And then the centaur turns and walks and sits down. He's like, "That's the last I'm going to tell you to shut up." And he goes and sits down again, and he starts to eat whatever is cooking on the thing. Okay, what do you do now? Now that, and all the good. Now here's the thing. Okay, I want you, the both of you, to kind of roll perception for me. Okay.
Nine.
9. Okay.
Or
You say 4?
yeah,
Oh my god, you guys are the worst tonight.
Yeah,
Y'all don't notice anything. Y'all don't notice.
Hey, I've been a good 50-50 split of my rolls, okay?
That's fair. I mean, when Kieran gets popped in the head, like in the face, his head hits the tree and he bounces off and he sort of slumps forward,
so
drool coming out of his mouth.
Willow,
Yes.
any ideas?
The ideas.
Can't you like magically teleport here and there? Like,
How do you think I got burned?
that's what that smell was. Okay.
Yeah. Don't cast spells.
I don't have spells. I just get really angry and hit things, which I can't do because this rope is just is really, really good rope. I can't overstate how good this rope is. It's like the highest quality rope I've ever seen.
You know, in a different day, this would be a great time to try out my eyes of charming, but I'm scared I'd go blind.
Yeah, I know, right?
Let the intrusive thought win.
So can I try to? When they have their backs to us, I can get my hands up. Can I try and start chewing through the rope?
Your hands are behind your back.
Oh,
Yeah. After about 5 minutes or so, Kieran, you come to again. You're back to 1 HP.
Look at that. You came back up without anyone kicking you.
do you think we're in the nothing?
I think we're in a swamp.
Yeah, but nothing works like it should.
Do you have any offensive spells?
Yeah.
Varric.
No, just hear me out. If
No.
everything's working the opposite way, she tries an offensive spell on me, it'll heal me. Willow, hit me. Hit me with one of your
Stuff is-
spells.
You mean Kieran? Kieran is closest to you.
Yes. Kieran, hit me with one of your offensive spells.
So what are you trying to do now?
So he's thinking it's
it's-
the opposite day with magic.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So healing hurts, heals.
Gotcha.
I saw you do that that cutting words thing on the centaur earlier. Try that on me.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, that doesn't physically hurt you.
Oh.
And also, the only thing I have that will probably physically hurt you
Hmm.
will draw a crowd.
What if I cast Entangle on you? Maybe the ropes would go away.
Do it. Do it. Do it. He's really
Yeah,
quiet.
but-
Do it. Do it. No, don't think.
Let me see if I need. Hang on. Let me see if I need my hands for that.
Thinking is where fear lives. Just do it.
Thinking is where fear lives.
You know, I really tempted to use a spell on Varric, but because it does psychic damage, I'm pretty sure it would not do what Varric is hoping it would do. But I would love to see the reaction.
No. Literally, the only two things I could do that did not require my hands would be fairy fire or healing words. I don't think either of those is going to help.
You know what? Let's go ahead and try it. So, per Varric's wish, I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on him. Now, since he is a willing subject, do you still want him to do the wisdom save, or not the wisdom, but the saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no,
So-
I guess not. Since he's willing, no.
12 psychic damage.
Okay, but I do need you to roll a d100.
That is a 62. So close.
As you cast this onto Varric, what is it supposed to do? Tell me what it's supposed to do.
Oh, Dissonant Whispers?
Yeah. It's a psychic damage spell, I know. But
Yeah.
like
You
what is
whisper
it?
a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you. The creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as a fire or pit. On a successful save, it's half as much damage, and they don't have to move away. A deafened creature automatically succeeds.
Okay. Cool. So as you cast this onto him and you're waiting for the psychic damage to come, I actually need Varric to roll a constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Is it going against my spell DC?
Yes.
Okay.
What's your spell DC?
14. Yeah, he made it.
17.
So as this spell hits your brain, it transfers like through your body into your stomach. And now you've got an upset stomach and you're about to shite yourself.
Guys,
But you were able to hold it in this time.
I don't think it worked that well. This doesn't feel like healing. This doesn't feel like healing, guys.
So we just turned dissonant whispers to a brown note.
Yeah, you did. So, wah, wah.
Oh my god.
Kieran, roll perception for me.
Sure. And I'm gonna whisper to Bear, going like, "I tried to warn you."
Willow, you can roll perception as well.
Oh hell no, that's a nat 1.
Oh yeah, you're too focused on Varric might shite on you, so you're too focused on that. You're like, you need to turn that the other way, buddy.
What if we could?
7.
Oh, yeah, no, you guys are still not seeing things. Okay, so now we're still tied to the tree. Varric's about to shit himself. Aaron's trying not to be the target of that. And Willow's just like, I hate you guys.
It's like, hey, he asked for it, literally.
Do you have anything that targets the stomach? Maybe it'll go to my brain. Like, isn't that how that works?
Oh, good lord.
Now I'm kind of curious what hideous laughter would do.
Oh god.
I'm joking. Don't worry, I'm not actually going to do it though.
Oh god.
That's my intrusive. That's my intrusive thought, not Kieran's.
You might be laughing out the wrong end.
So, are they like drinking? Do they look drunk?
No, they're just eating at this point. Whatever they're eating something. I don't know what it is. But...
It's
Can
probably
I
our
do another
horse.
perception check?
Do what?
Better not.
I said it's probably our horse.
Would that be cannibalism at that point?
I know, right? Kinda?
Yeah.
I guess so. I don't know. I guess if they were eating humanoids, it'd be... Yeah, I guess you're right. Either way. Yeah, you can roll perception if you want to see what they're eating.
I don't know if Varric should.
Varric needs to concentrate on other things.
That's a 16 for me.
Okay.
9.
8.
9. You can't quite make out what it looks small and aquatic. Kieran, you're able to see that it is actually an aquatic animal. It is a gopher frog. A gopher frog is in most species is rather poisonous, or at least it does have a adverse reaction. Most people have adverse reactions to it.
Okay.
Okay.
So they,
If they offer you food, don't eat. You know?
Food is the last thing on my mind right now.
Well, it probably should be, because if you ate a bite of that, you probably would erupt.
You ever see the video of the guy drinking out of a cup, and it's like, Daniel, why are you drinking that? I thought you were lactose intolerant. He's just like, yeah, it's fine. He's just like, Daniel, that's laxative. The whole body explodes. That's what I'm picturing is going to happen to Varric if that happens. So last time I did a strength check on the ropes, I rolled pretty decently.
Yeah, you had like a 17.
Yeah, and it didn't break. You try and slip out of them, maybe, or
yeah, you could try a dexterity at disadvantage.
as I say, dexterity is not usually my strong suit.
What?
I was I was gonna say,
Barbarian? Really?
especially considering Kieran's build, could I attempt that as well?
Sure.
I know it's still disadvantage. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, everybody would be at disadvantage.
4.
So even Willow, if you wanted to try, you could. What'd you get? A 4?
I got a 4. Yeah.
5? It's like,
All right, let's see. A 12.
oh,
And you know,
12?
the smallest of us.
So you're not able to get all the way out, Willow, but you are able to shimmy your way sort of like to your waist. Because it was like right under your bust. So now
Yeah.
you've kind of like shimmied your way, like scooched your way up to where it like cuts into your waist. But you notice that as you do that, the rope gets tighter.
Like on all of us, or just their segment?
All of you.
Oh, that's not helping Varric at all.
Maybe don't do that.
You can roll an investigation. You guys can roll investigation on it again. Yeah, especially in Varric's situation. Oh yeah, speaking of, I need you to roll that con save.
Oh God, I'm
Oh
so
my
sorry.
God.
I'm so sorry. Oh, thank God, dirty 20.
Oh yeah, you're able to hold it in again.
7.
Oh, I'm on.
Okay.
The investigation is a 16 for me.
So Varric does not shit himself. This time.
9.
So 9 and still has no idea. 16
Yeah, 7.
and what? 7. So 16. Karen, you notice something odd about the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
They don't look like ropes at all. They look like vines or maybe even roots.
Okay.
Ah,
That's what you notice.
Can I?
if I trusted my spells, I could speak to them.
What was that, Karen?
I was gonna say, can I try and decipher to see if I recognize the species of plants? If it's like an actual plant, not a magic summoning
Sure.
conjuration?
You
Okay.
can use nature check.
Not my best thing, but hey, it's better than nothing. 14.
You don't really recognize this particular. I mean, it looks like a normal root, like a from a normal like a tree, but it just has an unusual property to it. Like you've never seen this before. This is an unusual thing. You can definitely tell that it is alive.
Yeah. Oh, I just thought of a joke here could have made with Varric if he wasn't already in a shitty situation.
Literally. Do you tell us that it's a vine, or do you just?
Well, probably not you because you're too focused on, holding it in. But I will definitely tell the druid that hey, this is a plant. Like, these are roots. It's like, come on, do your druid thing. Down and talk to
Do
them.
your druid thing.
Do you expect any other way of phrasing that from Kieran?
No, that's fair. No, that's absolutely
You
fair.
Need to magic us out of here, or I'm gonna fertilize this tree. I swear to God.
Oh, I gotta go back and clip some of these parts.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
All right. I mean, what the hell? Can I move my hands enough behind my back to cast Entangle? Maybe it'll let us go.
You can try.
All right.
You got this?
This is so bad.
No, that's fine.
Okay. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, roll me a D100.
Five.
Ooh.
I'm
Okay.
assuming a bardic wouldn't help here.
No, not really. No, not really at all. So as you cast Entangle, you notice that, or Untangle, or whatever. You said
It
Untangle.
was Entangle.
Entangle.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's
as you
Entangle with the hope of un.
with the hope of untangling. So when you cast Entangle, you notice like sort of on the ground near you, these little sprouts start coming up out of the ground and they wrap around your legs. Like just they're literally growing and wrapping around all of you, around your legs.
So this spell decides to work.
Well,
Okay.
kind of, because now you start feeling some burning going on.
Ah, crap.
As you all go unconscious.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh, wait. If he's off. Fuck.
Guess what? As he releases his bowels,
oh,
a short time later, you all wake up again.
Probably due to the smell.
Oh yeah, it's pretty rank. It's pretty rank.
okay. Are the vines still around us? Or
No,
are those
they're gone.
Okay.
Because once she went unconscious, they went away.
So, yeah. Sorry, guys.
My bad.
That's on me, literally.
Literally.
Well, at least I can tell you probably gets a fiber. Try eating the vines, Varric.
So
Varric tries to eat the vines.
you can't even get to it. I mean that.
I don't know. Maybe he can shimmy it up to his mouth. Who knows?
I need y'all to roll perceptions for me.
Oh, God.
These
Please
isn't
let one
regular.
of us
These are not
roll good.
disadvantage. These are regular. So roll these regular.
I've been rolling them regular.
Okay. Oh wow. Ouch.
Nat
Okay.
20.
I have two.
Nat 1.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm clear of mind. I have nothing bothering me.
You've got nothing going on. It's literally you're like cleared
Yeah.
out.
No, you know that shit did for him. It cleansed his whole system.
Yeah.
That was like going like a juice cleanse.
Like a detox.
And, sorry, Lisa. Go ahead. I didn't mean to keep cutting you there.
No, I just rolled a 15. I was just
15?
gonna-
Okay, cool. Willow, you notice it's awfully quiet around you. Karen, you notice that the centaurs are gone. Their fire smoldering, but they're gone. You also notice, with your natural 20,
That was Varric, not Kieran.
or Varric, or whoever had
Yep.
the natural 20, you notice, or that's what it was. So Varric, you notice that the centaurs are gone. Fire smoldering. You also notice that all of their equipment is still there. And what look like bones? Bits of bone here and there?
Are our companions still there?
Yeah, they're still unconscious across the way.
Guys, where'd the centaurs go? Do you think I scared them away?
I don't know about scared, but
Also, do you see the bones? Those weren't there before.
that's probably what they ate.
You can roll investigation on that and see.
Frogs.
Yeah, they
We're
did.
all
They ate her.
looking now.
Frog creatures.
16 on
18.
investigation.
16. 6. And what was it, Willow?
Mine was 18.
18. So, Kieran and Willow, you guys, as you're looking, you notice that those bones are much too big to be amphibious frog bones. They
How
look-
big are
They
they?
look like what's left of the centaurs.
I
Oh,
only know
fuck.
one thing that can eat something that fast.
And what is that?
Nothing I'm ready to run into again yet.
As with your
Ooh,
passive
yeah.
perceptions, you hear this little chirpy sound, and you hear like leaves like shimmering, and the tree that you're attached to is like vibrating. The ground is vibrating, the tree is vibrating.
Willow? What is that?
I have no idea. Do I have any idea?
You can do a nature check to see if you recognize anything.
Yeah, this is probably one that Kieran would not do because he can definitely not tell. But he will say while Will is.
What'd you get?
7.
Nah, you have no idea what it is.
Well,
Which makes actual sense because you probably wouldn't know what it is anyway.
Kieran?
yes.
Howl. The centaurs are gone.
Hey, that's a
What do
good
you-
point.
Oh no, don't, I was going to get to that eventually anyway. I was like, but why? Are you scared shitless?
Looks down. Really?
If I'm gonna die, do I have to die with you two?
Hey, it's not just us. You know, the others are over there.
Please don't eat us, whatever you are. I'm talking to the ground.
Okay, so what
But
are you
yeah,
doing?
I'm going to try the howl.
Okay, do your performance check.
Well, actually, real quick before I do the howl, am I able to reach them telepathically?
No,
Or are they? Okay, cool. I figured I saw a double check.
that's fine. Yeah.
17.
Okay. This time you're able to, you let out this howl, and it starts out low and kind of goes to a high note, to almost to the point where like no one can hear it, almost like like a dog whistle, almost.
Yeah.
And then
That's
you
it.
stop, and then you can roll perception to see if you hear in a return.
That's
It echoes. Okay, you're not able to hear anything yet at this point. So, all right. So as you're all sitting there and this shaking is still going on, you suddenly feel yourselves moving as if you're being lifted up.
Like, is the tree being lifted up, or
No, it's like you're now away from the tree, but the vines around the vines are around each of you now.
oh, okay.
You're lifting up.
Oh, great. Can we see what's doing the lifting at this point?
Absolutely, you can. As you look up, you see that the tree that you're attached to is a mimitree.
No.
And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh, what? Oh, what?
A mimitree?
A mimitree.
This
This is the crossover from Surge to Orlea. I have converted the Surge mimitree into a D&D monster.
As soon as you said it.
Because as the conversations we've had, these monsters came here came here at a time, and we'll get more into that as we get to it. But there's a reason they're here, and they're not here in the future. So a gigantic mimitree as it's lifting you up to consume you.
Well,
That's where we
now
end.
Willow's really going to have some PTSD around mimics.
I know, right? Dang. Yeah, mimitres. Gotta love them.
Oh
So,
my god.
Shout out to Greg and them over at Surge Warp Tree for allowing me to bring their beautiful monster over into this world. They're amazing. We love them, and I'm going to throw their thing across the bottom so you can, if you're more interested, if you want to check out the Surge thing, go to their website and check it out. It's awesome. You get the core rulebook for free. All right, let's go around real quick. Tell us who everybody is, who you are, who you played, and what is going through your minds right now. Let's start with, we'll go in this sort of a reverse order, and we'll start with Nick first.
Everybody, my name is Nick. I play Varric Wolfspear Vigari, the Goliath barbarian who has soiled himself pretty effectively. Might be able to use that. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, you can find me at Professor Hexagon on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. On Twitch, I play with Lisa and Kel on the other campaign that Kel's doing, which is a Stargate campaign. This next one, I believe, is on the 13th, Friday the 13th. So that's going to be a fun one. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Yeah, not that you have anything planned. As you do evil finger taps. Also coming up here soon, I believe on Thursdays is a tentative day we're holding out for it, is the Reign of Vecna campaign that's being DM'd by Pabriku, also with Kellen on that one. I'm going to be playing a half-elf sorcerer, so barbarian sorcerer, my two favorite classes. I like to bounce back and forth between those. As for... I think Varric is probably just grateful that, he doesn't feel that pressure anymore. That, he's kind of living in that zone right now. Like, yeah, sure, we're being lifted off the ground by a giant tree mimic, but, I feel better.
I feel good.
I gotta talk to Kieran about opening up like a store or something that casts dissonant whispers on people and kind of give them a nice cleanse.
It has to be here in the swamp.
Yes.
All right, let's go Lisa next.
I'm Lisa. I'm D&D Winterwolf on TikTok and Discord. I play Willow Wyvern. You can find me every Monday night here on Halfling Wizard channel for either Origins, which was tonight, or Wind Riders of Aria, which will be next Monday, where we left our... There was a big explosion. Very few of us are mobile, so we're going to try and rescue the captain. That will be on the 9th. We'll be back here for Origins on the 16th. This coming Thursday on the 5th, we are supposed to be doing Liminal Blink, which is a lot of fun. We're all murder hobos, basically. We didn't intend that, but now we are, and we're owning it. And
there's merch for that too. We have we have a shirt in our merch.
Yep.
It says Murder Hobos 24, and I think it says Building a Better Future Out of Corpses.
Yep.
So go check it out.
Yeah. And then, as Nick said, every other Friday, you can find me on Kel's Stargate campaign over on his channel. And last session, we did a one-shot for one of his new games coming up. So on the 13th, and knowing Kel, God knows what he's going to throw at us, but we should get back to the Stargate shenanigans.
Okay.
I feel like I'm missing something, but maybe not.
Okay. And Kel.
Hey guys, again, I am Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me here every Monday, whether with Lisa or Nick for Orlea Origins here, or on Wind Rise of Aria, which is a Surge campaign. Excuse me, it's 1 o'clock my time, and I'm starting to feel it now. Yep. Every other Wednesday, you can find me also here for the Roguelite, which is a short shot campaign. We're actually almost done with that. We got a few more sessions, depending on choices we make. Once that is over on my channel, I'll have 2 new games start. One of them will actually probably start here in the next couple of weeks once I iron out a date with my cast. But that is A God's Challenge, which is a D&D 5e campaign set in the plane of Theros, which is pretty much Greece meets Magic the Gathering. To kind of give you an idea of what that setting is. The opposite weeks of that, though, will be a Surge campaign I'm starting as well. As Lisa mentioned, we did a one-shot for it to kind of get that going for my party once I get them formed. Every other Thursday here soon, again, as Nick said, you can find me for Reign of Vecna. Every other Friday, such as this Friday, you can find me on Dinner and a Game for our Walking Dead Jazz Funeral game. Opposite weeks, again, as they've already said, you can find me on my own channel for my Stargate 5e campaign, where, like I said, or not like I said, like they said, we got a Friday the 13th coming up.
Nice laugh. I love it.
I've had enough practice.
He's been working on his evil laugh.
Oh, I didn't need to. I creeped up people in high school with this laugh in my theater class. They were like, "Yeah, no, no." We had a Halloween party in my theater class that had an evil laughter contest. I won. Anyway,
Love it.
am I missing anything game wise?
Where your character? Oh, did you already talk about where your character's mind is?
No, I'm talking about like
all your stuff. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to make sure. No, that is everything. But yeah, as for Kieran's mindset, it's again much like how it was kind of like a couple of sessions ago, where it's like, well, when it rains, it pours. Because he didn't fight the last mimic that the party fought.
No, that's right. You didn't.
Because he was off trying to figure out what to do about the were-rat curse that he's denying he has.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he was still going through that.
He was denying his were-rat.
Tape recorders don't exist here. I could just like see.
Yeah. I don't think I did Willow's mindset, but it's along the lines of, why does everything want to eat me?
That's
actually, yeah. You've been
yeah.
It's
other mimic.
No, but
snake. It was like a cat dragon.
Yeah, but the other side of the other part of Kieran's mindset, though, on top of when it rains, before he's like, those dogs better show the fuck up.
I guess we'll have to wait and see. So, all right, and of course, I am Will, or Halfling Wizard, the man behind the screen over here. As you heard everyone say, we're here every Monday night, either with Orlea Origins or Wind Riders of Aria, which is a Surge TTRPG sandbox awesomeness. They're in a spot right now with an explosion and all that craziness. And we have, you can find our schedule on our Twitch, on the Twitch channel. I have it under our schedule. Kind of shows you when our games are. We're also holding we have the Wizzies is what they're called, which is our awards. So if you like some folks here and some of our content, you can come join our Discord and nominate some cool folks for some awards. They'll actually get little medallions that I'm having specifically made for the winners. So it'll be super, super cool. So you come on over and nominate some folks.
How's the? Are you still taking entries for the NPC contest?
Yes, that ends at the end of this month. The end of September. We're also holding an NPC contest. You can create an NPC. That's for Wind Riders of Aria. It's for the Surge campaign. You don't have to have any experience to do that. You can join the Discord. Check out the NPC contest over at the Surge Discord. And you can enter if you have an NPC idea. You can watch, or you can come and watch us play next Monday with Wind Riders, and you can learn how to do your NPC there, and we'll let everybody know that again. But yeah, that ends at the end of this month, September. We moved it to the end of September. Okay, we are doing this. Our charity of the month is water.org, which Nick suggested. Do you want to tell everybody a little bit about him?
So water.org, they either go through and basically straight up pay for water treatment, water wells, anything like that for areas that don't have it. Or if the area is a little more prosperous, what they'll do is they give what's called a microloan to the area, which like for us here in America, is something like, maybe like $2,000 or $3,000, but for them, it's enough to build a facility to get the water out of the ground. And I think they have something like a 95 or like 97% payoff rate for these microloans. Like they're really, really great way for impoverished and communities without clean drinking water to get drinking water. And I've stood by them for going on 10 years now. So they're really good company. If you get a chance, please donate. I definitely recommend it.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, our donate button is on Twitch. You can click on that and give what you can if you can. If not, share and let other people know. I think that's it. I think that's everybody. Everything. Yeah, I think so. So of course. Let me think. I'm trying to think if there's anything else before we say goodbye. Oh, make sure you hang around. We're going to rate another awesome creator. I went through my random creator picker, and we're going to go and raid O Spice, who is an amazing, awesome streamer who streams video games. She's awesome and fun. She's a friend of Zombie Pup. If you're familiar with Zombie Pup, they usually stream together. So yeah, I guess until Monday when we'll be back for Wind Riders of Aria to see what happens there. I guess we'll see you till we see you. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Mwah. Love you all.
Thanks for joining us for this Halfling Wizard production. Make sure to come back again soon to see what happens next. Right here, where adventure comes to life.